This is the Gallagher Foundation Mentee Training. The mentorship program has been built to help better support you. This year, you'll be assigned a mentor who is a Gallagher Scholar graduate. We have found that the key to a successful mentor-mentee pairing is when both people are committed and understand the expectations of the program. In the past, we only focused on training our mentors, but now we've realized that it's just as important to train the mentees so you understand the expectations of the program. We know that leadership is a very broad term. Adolf Hitler was a great leader, but he was a horrible person. We've spent some time bringing definition to the mission, vision, and core leadership traits that we want Gallagher Scholars to possess. The goal of the Gallagher Foundation program is to educate the future leaders of your country. We created the mentorship program to help support you not only on your journey as a student, but also as a leader. The mission of the Gallagher Foundation is that young, educated leaders will bring peace and prosperity to the world. The Gallagher Foundation's vision supports the visions of young leaders to positively impact their developing countries through college scholarships and membership with a community of scholars and alumni who share the same commitments. All Gallagher Scholars possess 5 distinguished leadership traits. Gallagher Scholars are visionary leaders who are passionate, optimistic, and able to inspire others to effect positive change around a shared vision for the future. They are ethical leaders who are honest, uncompromising in their values, and driven to do what is right. Gallagher Scholars are tolerant leaders who embrace the ideas and experiences of others and challenge themselves to grow through new perspectives. They are diligent leaders who take responsibility for their conduct and persevere in the face of adversity. And finally, they're committed leaders who are dedicated to their communities, countries, fellow Gallagher Scholars, and lifelong learners. A mentor is someone who spends time with another individual to help them grow, to be fulfilled and productive, and to make a positive contribution to the world. Mentoring can take place in a number of different settings, and it will look different for all of you. Some of the mentors live far away from Cape Town, so the meetings will be via Skype or phone calls, and others who live in town will most likely meet you in person. Some of you will have known your mentor when they were a scholar if they're a recent graduate. Otherwise, there may be a large age gap, which changes the relationship too. We tried to do our best matching up you and your mentor based on profession, personality, but also the requests that you had for what you wanted from the mentor relationship. A mentee is the person who receives the support and advice from their mentor. Some relationships will be professional, while others will be more personal. It depends on your mentor's needs and where you are. It depends on your comfort level too. A mentor is a trusted listener, ongoing resource for assistance, discreet colleague, and a source of thoughtful guidance. A mentor is not a counselor, therapist, or a solution to personal problems. Your mentor is not there to solve all of your problems, but to help assist you in your journey. Please remember that your mentor is volunteering their time to help you, so be respectful and mindful. The mentor-mentee relationship typically goes through 3 stages. The first stage is developing rapport and building trust. Building trust may take more time for some of you than it will others. The next phase is the strengths finder and setting and reaching goals phase. Before your 3rd session, both you and your mentor will take the Gallup Strengths Finder, only if you've never taken it before. Then before the goal setting phase talk, think about your top 5 strengths and what that means. This might help shape the goals you help set them for you. Think about the goals that you want to accomplish. And finally, the closure for the relationship. Looking at the timeline for the year, it's the goal of the program that you and your mentor meet monthly. Once you set a date and time for your meetings, try to stick with it. A lot of mentors and mentees have found that once you get in the habit of scheduling and rescheduling, it becomes much harder to commit. And then finally, remember that your mentor is volunteering their time, and please be respectful. Next steps. Review the timeline and handbook. Your mentor will schedule your initial session with you, and after that, it will be up to both of you to schedule the future sessions. Ensure that you have your mentor's contact information and know how and when is best to get a hold of them. Begin thinking about the goal setting process. Lessons learned. This relationship will only work if both the mentor and mentee are committed to it. The biggest challenge mentors and mentees are having is finding the time to meet with both of your busy schedules. And please remember, your mentor is volunteering to help you. Please be sure to be mindful of that. And finally, take advantage of this opportunity. We hope you have a great experience.